After several shipping delays for understandable reasons. After a rash of shipping delays for understandable reasons. Shipping was delayed for understandable reasons. After a rash of shipping delays for understandable reasons. Shipping has been crazy. It's been delayed, as is expected. I finally got my next batch of Record Club deliveries. I got Vinyl, I got Turntable Kitchen, keeping them going, why not? For Vinyl, let's start off with that. Let's see how they did this time around. I got to pick the first record, and they guessed on the next two records. First of all, I got the Wonder Years soundtrack. This is an amazing soundtrack to an amazing TV show. A lot of great songs on here. There's a lot more Debbie Gibson on here than I remember. We have, with a little help from my friends, which of course is the Wonder Years theme song, Buffalo Springfield, CSNY, fantastic soundtrack, and the TV show was amazing. Next album that they sent me was a band called Ringo Death Star. This is a 2015 release of theirs, Pure Mood. I had heard of them many times actually throughout the years, but it's just one of those bands I never got around to listening to. Austin, Texas. In buying these records, it's always a learning experience for me, and I love it. I found out what the shoegaze genre is. They're a shoegaze band. I'd never heard this term before, but apparently it's been around for a long time. Shoegaze, from Wikipedia, is a subgenre of indie and alternative rock that emerged in the United Kingdom in the late 1980s. It is characterized by its ethereal-sounding mixture of obscured vocals, vocal distortion and effects, feedback, and overwhelming volume. That description fits this album pretty well. The overwhelming volume, I wasn't listening to it real loud. It definitely reminded me of an alternative, grungier kind of thing. I really enjoyed this one. So they're 2 for 2 so far. When I saw I got this third one, I was really pumped. Vinyl did a great job this time around. Daniel Johnston, fun. This is a guy, I actually forgot about him. I had wanted to listen to him for the longest time. He was made popular because Kurt Cobain wore his t-shirts. People always gravitated. I was one of those people that always, if Kurt Cobain was into it, I wanted to check it out. And that's how I got into the Melvins, and I had never gotten around to listening to Daniel Johnston. Daniel Johnston's an interesting guy. If you read up about him, he's got a crazy story. There's a documentary about him that now I want to see. He was a very talented musician coming up to the 90s. He got signed on a major label, but then he was diagnosed with schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, had all kinds of problems. He thought Metallica was possessed by Satan, and he crashed a plane that his dad was flying. He wrote this album while he was in a mental institution. Another plus for me was there was a sticker on the cover that said it was produced by Paul Leary of the Butthole Surfers. And anything Paul Leary does, I'm interested in. This is a crazy, weird album. It's weird. It goes through a lot of different genres and styles. It's pretty much Daniel and himself playing an instrument, and he's just got this really raw, sort of honest thing about him, and I love it. I really love it. His voice actually reminds me, if you took Connor Oberst from Bright Eyes and combined him with Wayne Coyne from the Flaming Lips, that's how this guy sounded to me the whole time. I love this. This is one of the weird ones. You know, it falls into that sub-genre of music made by mentally ill people. This would be like something up there with Wesley Willis. It almost had like a Jandek kind of feel to it. And if you know about Jandek, then hey, kudos to you. So, Vinyl was 3 for 3 great albums, and I'm really pumped to have them in my collection. Moving right along to Turntable Kitchen and what I got this month. This is their release by an artist called Dove. This is like an ambient pop genre. I'm not normally into that kind of thing, so this really, I was like, okay, well, but I tried it out. Cool looking green, and I gotta tell you what, I was impressed. That's exactly what this is ambient pop, but there was some creative things going on. I enjoyed this. Thank you, Turntable Kitchen, for turning me on to new stuff, broadening my horizons. What did I cover? That's kind of weird. Coffee. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about this coffee. It is a hot summer day right now. It's the middle of the afternoon, and I love this weather, and it is not hot coffee weather. I'm going to save this review for next time when I have a more appropriate time to appreciate the coffee more. Instead, we're going with more La Colombe. I have a single can of their Brazilian cold brew. And now that I have this, I'm wondering if this is the exact same thing I reviewed before. Oh well, if it is, then this is the can review. Bold and rich with notes of cocoa. Alright, I like cocoa. Got a hair. Again, this is about $3-4 a can. This is not something you just pick up a bunch of and gulp down. For the premium price, I'm disappointed. I feel like I could get the same or, even better tasting cold brew coffee from the stuff I get at Aldi. I make much better cold brew than this, I'll tell you that. But I found that if I make cold brew at home, I make a lot of it. I make it by like the gallon, and I drink it really fast. And so, I gotta cut myself off. So, all right, maybe next time around we'll talk about this. This is Stamp Act coffee. It's cool packaging. We'll get into that maybe next time. So, thank you for watching. Thank you to VNYL Turntable Kitchen. Send me some great records. Let me know if you get records from a subscription club such as one of these, and let me know what you think of them. Let me know if they're worth checking out. So do me a huge favor and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment like I just said. Let's chat. Check out my Instagram channel. It shows you what I'm spinning.
Thanks for watching.